Okay, so the key to a successful thing like this, a toast, two things. One of them is that it's not chopped off, and the second is that the laser prepared to coast. So when the rest of the cord goes away, if that laser driving, big fat laser sound isn't coming at us, everyone in the room, you know this, you've been there, everyone in the room goes, oh, poor things. Am I right? The last thing we ever want our audience to do is know that we're sweating, right? So I want the leader to be better prepared this time to post. Don't waver. When she cuts the rest off, you are coming through. Try it. Smile. Do it one more time.
Don't care when the things are happening.
It's fine. It's just a matter of just practice. You okay with that? Okay. Okay, so what I'd like to do is set the two songs together. Back to back. Out tune first. Did you want me to say something about having the up tune first? There are so many different reasons for picking which song should go first in a set, I guess. I think for many, many years, it was like, oh, which one's a higher level? Which song's a higher level? Go first with that one. Set a good impression. Well, having been a judge for some time, what I know is good impressions are only as good as what backs them up. So you can start at an A level, and if the rest of your package is at a C, you're not going to get an A. You get what I'm saying? So at any rate, there are a lot of people, people just choose whatever reason they choose to have ballad first, up tune first. So my personal preference, as I was telling her, I have always loved having the up tune first. What started that reasoning is that coming on the stage, I don't know what your backstage is like, but for us right now it's a ramp. And you walk down this long hall of cement walls and all this stuff, and you get on this ramp and there's this. We train for this so that, this is part of how we train. So it's not been an issue. But my thought is that then you take that energy on stage and you funnel it through the up tune. Because what my experience is that you take that kind of energy and you put it into a ballad that's supposed to be soft and healthy, and good. So that's my reasoning. Good or bad. And when the songs are at an equal level, it's pretty rare to have one song at such a higher level that it would make a difference. But even so, it's only each song is scored separately. So you can go out with an A level song and a C level song, and you're still going to get an A and a C. You see what I mean? Or if you do it the other way around, you're still going to get it because they're scored separately. It's not like, oh well, we'll do the happy average. So anyway, that's my thinking, and then we were talking, and she likes to do the up tune first. And so what I want to do is that we'll do a set with Is that okay? Was that, so do a set with the uptune followed by the ballad. We haven't done the, as far as I know, you haven't done the break, the staging and the break. I want to try a couple of things for staging the ballad. But adding some theatrics to the break, which is the time between the two songs. So just as an aside, be sure to get with one of these people to learn the moves soon. Okay. And I want to, what's your first name? Catherine? You are working so hard and doing so well, and I really, really appreciate it. You really took me seriously.
Well, you said before, so
okay. Yeah. And so only a couple of times, just let me share this because she's not the only one. Only a couple of times that she went kind of what I call unconscious. She was singing, and when I looked in her direction, she went, oh. Yeah. Okay. As a performer, it's absolutely useless to get caught. To have that be the time that you turn on. What really counts, if you notice, I love to watch dance groups. And if you watch, I mean, it's like there's the one in the second row back or third row back, that's not the lead dancer. She's the one that's competing for your attention. She's the one, whether, in just subtle ways. It's not like she's sticking out or anything, but you can see the attitude she reeks. And so getting caught is not a 70. Being magnetic is a 70 or more. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So do your performance as if you were an animal with magnetism. And they can help but watch you. That's what it means all the time. Okay, both songs. Good luck. I'll see you.
we are now ready for contestant number 8. Under the direction of Connie Norman from Bend, Oregon, the Bella Acapella Harmony
When two lovers meet and make their song, the legends
about at the end of the song, Barclay Square? What were you looking at? In your mind?
Barclay Square.
Park bench, what else?
Barclay Square.
Most of you were looking at Connie. Am I right?
We're supposed to.
And that had nothing to do with the lyrics that you were singing.
Aren't we supposed to keep our eye on her?
Yes,
Yes,
but it has to be through the lens of the lyrics. And what I saw and heard was, we're about to cut off. Does that make sense? Okay, good. All right. How did that feel? Mostly good.
Same issues, and we've done it.
Yeah, but individually, tell me some things that you noticed about your own performance. I don't need you to evaluate or judge the group.
I had forgotten some of the softness and I actually invoked everything.
Okay. So as they went by, you
Yeah,
did, oh,
yeah.
okay, somebody else? What you noticed?
Still thinking too much.
Timing?
I had a harder time shaking off the last song than I expected to. Like I felt like, oh no, I need a little more time before I'm ready.
Well, we're going to put some staging in between, so that'll give you a little more time. That'll help, I think. Anything else that you noticed?
Yes, I noticed I wasn't thinking ahead to the next move on the up tune, that I was still here with the move I was doing, and then I forgot what I was supposed to do.
Right. So all of those things, you know, it's the first step, isn't it, that you're doing? It's a step. So good for you, good for you. I'd like to go to the end here and let's solidify at least what I think it could sound like. So if we can work it, there's a good place to back up to the ballad. Streets of Town. And here's what I'm after, just so you'll know. When you have this beautiful big climax, and the word is what? Fair? Romantic affair. It's so gorgeous, and then it's like somebody socked you in the stomach. That's what it sounds like musically, as opposed to something you intend to do. So what that computes to me is there's no artistry in that. Do you see what I mean? Mm-hmm. Suddenly, they did one big climax. That's all they're good for. And now everything is soft, except that it's inconsistent because you got into. I don't know the lyrics. I could just feel the music. So you have this big thing, and then you go, ta-da, and you try to hang on. You knew that we were not going to do that, so you tried to. Then there were some words in it this way, and then the next word took you this way. And so, as a listener, it's like, where are they headed? You see? And what we want musically is that picture that we do this way. Now we're drawing it this way. But you went like this. And then you're trying to get something, some sort of heartbeat to happen, and it ain't happening. Alright? So when we get there, you know, when I said about the floating leaf, yes, that's the amount of pressure required in terms of the textures in the song, that's great. But the volume needs to be where, you know, instead of being in the way. Got that? So just so you know what they plan ahead. Streets. The streets of town. The streets of town were paved with stars. It was such a romantic paved with stars. The whole sentence is paved with stars. Get it? Yes. So that's the difference in levels. This level remembers finally on the word stars that there's something that's supposed to happen. This level goes, I'm going to set you up for what's happening. Here we go. The streets of town were paved with stars. It was such a romantic affair. As we kissed and said, as we So, but what will set that up is how to come off of the high. There's an arc. I know I talked about this probably last time. Always, there's an arcing sound. And anything, there's always that arc. It's at the top of the arc that it starts to turn. So when we have this big build, this big build, this big build, do not give up or give it away until her hands go like that. And that's the point. Not here, not here. You see what I'm saying? And not after. So everybody can feel that together, and then when she releases it, that's when you let go of the words. Otherwise, it sounds like a kind of little bit of a train wreck. The streets of town were paved with stars. It was such a romantic affair. And as we kissed. Okay, that was best ever. Yeah. Did you feel it?
Yeah.
Fire, fire, fire. Even in the and as we kissed, it still is, it doesn't sink away to nothing. And as we kissed, let the word itself take what it means. Here we go. Yes. 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 The streets of town